Hey guys, wanted to do a day 11 of Kingoween. And this is actually, I think I've talked about this one in the past, and I've got other, videos and pictures I've shown of it. But this is probably one of the biggest portions of my collection. It's either number one or number two for my favorite. It's usually between this and it. And it's actually going to be tomorrow. So this is, right now, my favorite, I would probably say, The Stand. And I'm not going to show you all of my books of The Stand because I have quite a few of them. You can go back and look if it's something that you want to see. But I'm going to show you a couple of what I consider the classic ones. Here's the original edited version that came out. That's kind of the cover that a lot of people are familiar with, the crow and the hero fighting. We've got that one. Then we've got the re-release where it came out for the first time, complete and uncut. Oh, and it's doing that adjustment thing again. Sorry, guys. And so we've got this one, where it's kind of the crow and the hero again on it, and it's the uncut version that came out, and so people were familiar with that one. I remember the commercials being on the television, for the first time ever, complete and uncut, Stephen King's The Stand. So that was kind of part of my childhood, even growing up then. Then we have this one, which is a release from Barnes and Noble. And it's this really bright orange color with this cool picture. I'm assuming that's maybe flag. Then you've got this here, the sword and the sickle, the test tube, and then on the back you got the crow. And on the inside, it's the biohazard symbol. It's this pretty gold leaf colored sides. And I got this, I think, at Barnes & Noble for like $35, and I've seen people selling them online for $50. So, I mean, if that's something you're interested in, I'd highly recommend. Again, it's a beautiful edition. Here's another one of the books that I would like to show is my British edited version. This one was actually on Thrift Books a few months back, and I picked it up. I love these British ones. They always seem to have some sort of face on it with like a metallic Stephen King name font on it. So I always think that's really cool. So I picked those up. Then the other big part of The Stand that was part of my nostalgia is in the 90s when it came out as the movie on ABC, I believe it was. And it was, a several night event, and I had read the book. I'd actually read the edited version and the unedited version at that point in time. So I was really excited about it, watched it, loved it. Some of the casting was a little iffy, but I really thought, like Rob Lowe, I didn't think he was very good as Nick Andros originally, but I actually thought he did a good job. The man who played Tom Cullen, I really enjoyed his work in that. Then they did the re-release recently, which I actually did enjoy as well. It's different, they take different paths with it, and the ending's a bit different and King actually wrote the new ending for that one. So I mean, I take them as each their own separate versions, but I liked them both. I actually even won a chance to see a free early screening, so I got to actually see the first episode of the new one like 2 weeks beforehand, and that was really cool. And I got that through an online Facebook group that I'm a part of. Like, so many people were given a chance, and I happened to win. And then I actually got some pins that came in the mail a few weeks later, actually, that are different logos. Like, it says The Stand, it's the smiley face, it's the spray paint can, and that's pretty cool. So that was neat to be able to take part of that. And then it was an interactive thing afterwards where, you could, people could vote and decide, oh, do we go this way or do that? And it was very interesting. It referenced a lot of different King works. There was a scene where you go through a cornfield and, yeah, but it was, you're Las Vegas and you're at the casino and you can go to the bar and order a drink. It was actually really, really cool. So it was fun to be part of that and part of that community. So that was neat. But between the two of them, I still have to say the original is my favorite. And I've got a couple of different versions. I've got the two-part, tape one, VHS, which came out. This is the one that I remember buying in Suncoast Video. It's the 4-disc one, or 4-tape one, and it comes, in two cases, and it's like it was one for each night of the entire thing was there. Now there is actually another version of this where it's still the 4-1, but each one is individual, and it makes the picture like this out of the 4 tapes. So I'm always on the lookout for that one as well. Excuse me. There we go. Then we also have the laser disc of The Stand. Now, I don't have a Laserdisc player. Never actually got a chance to watch this, but I had to pick it up because it also came with these movie photos, stills from the I don't know. I think they're called lobby cards. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's actually one with Stephen King in it. So yeah, so I thought that was really cool that that came with those photos. So I had, of course, had to pick that up. And then the last thing I got was really kind of weird. It was something unique that I came across on eBay. I had never seen it before, but apparently what it is this is the promotional box that they would send to video stores in the 90s when this was coming, when the stand VHS was coming out on out in video stores, basically. Apparently coming August 17th. It's this giant stand box. It's basically the same image as the VHS box at the time. But then when you open it, it comes with marketing material. I've got all these wrapped in plastic to preserve them. Marketing material for other Stephen King, like VHS tapes you can get for your video store, and the cost. This thing folds in half, and it's a little desk standy you could put on your counter at the store. So hey, coming soon, the stand. This is actually a article that came with it from Fangoria magazine, and I used to have the Fangoria magazine this was in. I remember reading it when it was coming out originally, and they just printed up an extra copy and threw it in there for support. Then it comes with this booklet here, which when you open up, it's basically a price sheet of all the different tapes you can get for the stand, and then different like advertising. You know, oh, do you want a stand-up marquee? Do you want a giant poster? And that's actually where I got my big poster of the stand. It came in this box. And then it's got like one of the things that's in there is it's a sign-up sheet you put on your counter at the video store, where people can sign up to get their name on the list to get the movie when it comes in. Classic. People used to have to do that. And then just some more like information. Like here's a letter from this Republic Pictures, and then just talking about how to display the box in your store. But that's not all. It also comes with a VHS copy, still wrapped in the plastic, of the movie called The Marketing of the Stand. Now this is for the store employees to watch, and it like explains how to display the box and promote it correctly. But then it also comes with 3 copies still wrapped in the plastic of the making of the stand, which these were supposed to be out on the counter, and the inside of the box is actually the display, so you could put them on the counter. So you put them on the counter, and people could take these for free to drum up interest in seeing the movie when it actually came out on VHS. So I thought that was kind of a neat little advertising promotional thing. I'd never seen anything like that before, and so I just had to pick it up. Now there is another one that I saw online at one point in time. Same box, same big box, but on the inside what it was a paperback copy of The Stand from the movie cover with Molly Ringwald and Gary Sinise, and then it was also a making of The Stand, and then the actual movie as well in the inside of the box. Now I've only seen a picture of that one. I've never actually seen that one for sale or come across it anywhere else. So if anybody out there has one and wants to get rid of it, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much The Stand. Definitely a good one for Kingoween. So that's number 11 for Kingoween. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be probably going over it. So hopefully, you check in and see that. Hope everyone's staying safe, and keep reading.